Hey class, happy Wednesday. Wanted to take a moment and check in, tell you how proud of you I am during week 2. I've done a fantastic job with the discussions thus far, and also in submitting those written assignments. This weekend, week 2, we have an opportunity to compare, contrast the similarities and differences between the civilian incident command system as well as the military decision making model. A little bit different in that in the civilian world, there's more flexibility. Yes, on a local basis, we do have some rank structure with fire departments, police departments, EMS, FEMA, etc. But ICS is a little bit more flexible. It's scalable, unlike the military, whereas they have a pretty tight structure in that based upon your rank and your job, that's what you do or don't do, and that's how you act or react. With the civilian incident command model, it's a little bit different, as I mentioned, in that because it is flexible, even the person with the least experience, no matter what their position is, can assume command, start taking care of the incident until someone gets there to relieve them that has more training in that particular area. However, that person, say a frontline hosesman, a firefighter, a new medic, or the rookie police officer, or the person that just got released from probation in law enforcement, whatever their position may be, they may assume command, handle that situation for some time until someone gets there to relieve them, as I mentioned. But that person that gets there to relieve them may allow them to stay in command to give them some training and some experience there in the particular incident. So a little different in the military with the military decision making process, which is quite different. Again, quite structured compared to what we do in the civilian world. So you're doing a good job with the discussions this week. Make sure that you use those discussion board examples which I have provided. Make sure you check your spelling, especially the spelling in the grammar. Make sure that you use those examples that I provided by offering those detailed extended initial posts, which are due on Thursday, that's tomorrow, and get those replies in to 2 or more, preferably 3 or more of your peers, and make sure that your responses are detailed and engaged as well, on point, and include citations and references in the initial post as well as the replies. It's always important to get used to writing and learning how to do that, and learning how to reference as you move forward in your career. Makes a big difference when it comes time to get promoted. Learn how to sit for that promotion test or even that first interview. Thus, the importance of good writing and research there with APA. So take a look at the instructions and versus both the discussion board as well as a written assignment this week. Follow those instructions as closely as you can. And if you have any questions or need my assistance, always give me a shout. Keep working on your NIMS courses, your ICS courses as we move forward. Take a look at the final project if you don't mind. Start to get ready for that just in case. And start working ahead. Next week in Module 3, we're going to take a look at the bombings in London. I'm going to provide some extra resources for you. For some reason, we have a Wikipedia attached to that, but I have some extra resources, and I'm going to try to post a little bit early, maybe tomorrow or Friday, so that you'll have some peer-reviewed articles to look at. And in the meantime, start thinking about using the library, start practicing that. If you don't mind looking at those peer-reviewed articles, preferably 5 years or less, unless it's historical, and take a look at those London bombings. Try to find what you can on Incident Command for week 3, because you'll need that. We'll be looking at that in depth next week. Take a look at the Incident Command structure, those different positions. In addition, this week, or next week, I should say, we're going to be taking a look at Unified Command, operations, etc. So some of those different functions, as well as area command. So everything you've been doing in your NIMS courses, whether you've had those in the past or you took them recently, everything that you've been doing, everything you've learned will benefit you next week, because we'll really start getting into those different positions and the importance of those different positions in that different command structure. So hopefully it'll let you think outside the box a little bit, because it's going to actually be a good exercise to put you in the position to make the decision about where you would put people, which positions that you would staff, positions you wouldn't, and how you would handle that disaster if you were the instant commander, operations and logistics and all those different positions next week. So something good. I think next week you'll really enjoy week 3. Look ahead if you get time. Take a look at that. Get started early if you want to, and we'll move forward. So thank you for a good week. Fantastic discussions. Your papers are looking good. If you need my help, I want you to call me. Send me an email, send me a text. We can visit via Skype Live. All my contact information's been posted in the announcements. I'll do everything I can to help you. If you have any questions about your writing, I'd encourage you to use the tutors at the library. They are free, of course, through Anna Maria College. Doesn't cost you a thing. They'll be more than happy to take a look at your work for you, give you some ideas and some assistance. And also, they are really good about helping with resumes, interview skills, those sort of things as you prepare for promotions or moving into a new career. So thanks again for all the hard work. If you need me, give me a call. Keep up the great work. Have a great rest of the week.